Hey everyone, Todd Corsetti. Thought I'd make a quick video on how I've made antler wine racks or magazine racks. Pretty simple to do. Hardest part is finding the antlers. Been out looking for antlers. Kind of a scarce year this year. Found a couple small 2-points. Picked up some government officials. But last year I had a pretty good year. Found several, so get your antlers. Let's get started. There's kind of two options for a wine rack. You can have like a desk or tabletop version where there's no base, or you can have it on the floor, and that's what I was going to make today, where they sit up on a set of antlers and then another set holds the bottles. For the top antlers, I have found a matching set of 3-points. Pretty nice. For the tops, I like the ones with brow tines. Seems to be able to piece them together and works the best. Okay, I'm going to put the base together. I got this big antler, like I said. It has this long tine that makes it wobbly. You could cut it off or grind it off. So it's flat, so it only has one antler for the base, but I have this extra oddball. So I'm going to put it under here somewhere just to give it a good sturdy, solid base. It's not going to wobble. So I'm going to drill a couple holes, and I'm going to use some like 1.25 inch wood screws. So I have a couple clamps. I'm going to try and clamp it how I want it so I can turn it over and drill it. And I'll flip it over and I'll put a screw in here first, and I can pull this clamp off and put another screw in. Bigger bit to recess the screw just a little. Alright, there you go. That's not going anywhere. It'll be a nice solid base. Check. Don't forget, so for a wine rack, I like to wrap it with leather to cover the screws up, and it gives it kind of a little stickier, softer spot for the wine bottles to sit. So I'll put leather around the antlers where the wine bottles are going to touch. Gives it kind of a cool texture mix of antler and leather. But if you want to cover up the screws, like I showed in that previous video, you save your shavings from drilling, you mix it into that epoxy, and you can cover up those screws pretty well. I'll put a link to that video at the bottom in the description. Okay, just figuring out where I want the antlers to go to hold the bottles. Sometimes I'll use rubber bands to put around where I get some flexibility to adjust them. In this case, I got the clamp. About how far I want them separated. Anyway, I got a C-clamp and a couple clamps on there. So one bottle's going to sit right there in this fork, and then on the brow tine. Another will sit right there in that fork, and then on this brow tine, and then one's going to sit right in the middle. Okay, I got it flipped over. So I'm going to put a couple screws where I want to hold them. Then I'm going to have to move the clamps and to put a couple more screws in. Probably put 2 in each of the top antlers to hold it stable. I'm going to drill this over the carpet, so don't tell Amber. I'll have to vacuum. Put one more in here, and then pull that clamp off, put one in there. Okay, that's how it's going to sit. Let's check it out. First, you want to use it as a magazine rack. Yeah, you can see how it forms a bowl with the brow tines. Or let's try the wine rack. The one will sit right there. One will sit there. One's going to sit right there. So it'll be a 3-wine rack. Should be pretty stable. So cover up the screw. Pull it tight to hold it in place, and then going to leave it loose so I can take it back around and through. So it holds itself on like that. Leave it loose. Won't cut it for now. Make sure that's where I want it. Have it wrapped up how I want it. I'll trim those extra pieces off, and it should be pretty stable. Got it done. That's it. I'll have to show a couple pictures with the bottles on there. I like them. I think they're really cool. Hey, maybe that's just me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this helpful. Please, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your support is really appreciated. Now get out there and build something. Thanks.